Are you ready to earn some VC? Well, here's some 2K TV Interactive. Which era is newly featured in NBA 2K25?
Is it the LeBron era, the Jordan era, the Curry era, or the Shaq era?
If you answered Curry era, enjoy that VC.
And join us next week because Team 2K TV and myself are going to jump into my NBA. And guess which era we're jumping into? The Curry era. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
Okay, and there are new rules.
It's Saturday night and live on 2. Hey, Sharms, for the Bulls, the overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes, stay in our lane, business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, more in the middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. A lot could happen with this team. Good stuff. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. And for the Bulls, the guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's MP in at the small forward. Now, here's MP. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Wallace against White. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's the teardrop. And it's Chicago with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now here's Williams. The baseline J, and it's good, 2 points. Williams has got the first points up on the board here for the Thunder.
Oh, what a nice stroke from the mid-range from Jalen Williams, making you pay.
MP outside. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity now.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year. It's
an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Now, here's MP. Drives to the hoop. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Williams.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Over in the corner, Williams. The three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 5. Giddey, the pass to MP. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And it's Vucevic missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Knocked loose. Here's Williams. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's MP. Outside, White. Looking to end the run, and he hits the jump shot. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, now they're all fun to watch. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a basket. Out to Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Wallace has got a couple of threes now in the first for Oklahoma City. Giddey finds MP. Pass to Vucevic. MP looking it over and taken away by Wallace. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Bulls ball. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Fifth, Chet Holmgren.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
White, wide open. He fires. Carries it from three-point range. White's got 5.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now, here's Holmgren. 12 points his last outing. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that.
That trade deadline was phenomenal. Those teams you mentioned really impactful.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Wallace. Lou Dort out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Out to Wallace. From deep. The Thunder with another miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it's sent back by Wallace. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. It's Dort on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Caruso, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Caruso with the steal. Wallace outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day.
A bad attitude going by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan.
At the line for Chicago.
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Caruso against MP. Now, here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to the Nuggets. They grabbed their own miss. Dort, here's Wallace. Buries the long-range jumper. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Kept alive. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Vucevic.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Shams, over the last decade, the Warriors were the team. And this decade is kind of wide open. So with young teams on the horizon, the deep roster of teams and talent in the West, a lot of people are talking about Oklahoma City as the team to watch in the 2020s. What do you think?
OKC has this league at the palm of their hands and really the direction. The nucleus led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City, that is among the best. They have tons of picks. Kevin, I mean dozens of draft picks that they can trade to get even more talent. No organization is set up quite like the Thunder. They have to be aiming for championships down the line.
They've stayed the course. Agreed wholeheartedly with you. They're going to be fun.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
MP against Wallace. Here's MP. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Pass to Holmgren. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Dort kicks to Caruso. Back to Dort. There's the pass to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Well, we talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution, maybe having one expansion team.
So that'll be it for the first half.
We have to be able to hear you, so make some noise! That's the end of the first half with the score, the Bulls 43, the Thunder 46.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The guard set is Giddey in white. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Vucevic. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Smith checked in for Vucevic.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 19 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey defending. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Oh, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
On the wing, Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. MP dishes to Williams. It's taken away by Wallace, and now it's Wallace running. He can go all the way.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Giddey the pass to MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Holmgren.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the first one
for Chicago. Number 1, 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Thunder leading by 6. And the layup is good. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
MP kicks to Williams. Wide open. Green for 2 points. Williams has got his first points of the night. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Williams against Williams. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
You love when guys like Chet Holmgren, who enters the league with big expectations, works hard to meet those expectations. It's been great to watch. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Giddey kicks to MP. On the wing, Williams. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Okay, time for an injury report. Now for an update on Vucevic's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. I was told that it looks like it's a lower back strain. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
3 of 5 from the line.
At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball.
Free throw off from Ball. Thunder trailing by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Passes it to MP. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Ball's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go from 18 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trailing.
82, the Thunder.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, filling out the middle. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's the Thunder now. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
MP outside. Pass to Dosunmu. And stolen by Caruso. To the middle. Here's Dort. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Alex Caruso.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
MP. Dort grabs the miss. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Whitey's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Lonzo Ball. Bulls trail by 3. On the wing, Levine. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. Here's White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Williams. And it's MP with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Inside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Over Giddey. Again, the Thunder score.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Giddey. Here's MP. On to White. Levine deciding where to go with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players.
Substitution on the court.
outside White. On the wing, Levine. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Caruso. Nice D from Levine. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Giddey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
Williams with a clean one. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Here's White. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. Higgins outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked. On that one, shouldn't be much debate there.
And Oklahoma City making a change. Dort's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're doing a very good job at the line this half.
The Bulls trailing. Here's Giddey. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Oklahoma City shooting the ball at 42%. Outside, Dort. Williams passes to Wiggins. To the paint. And stolen by MP. Fast break, Chicago. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Topic just checked in.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Chicago is going outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. White dishes to MP. The Thunder pull it in. Now Dort. With the teardrop. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Topic.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Here's Giddey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Giddey's got 12 points in just the second half. Oklahoma City trailing. Now here's Williams. Over Levine. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Dort. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Joe drops them both.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Here's Giddey. Nice defense from Dort. Oklahoma City has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Williams against Levine, 16 feet away. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
White drives in. MP passes to White. Levine finds White. 5 on the clock. And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The lead is 2. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Bulls making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And White kicks to Smith. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Line for the Thunder, Isaiah Joe.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 7. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So we see the Thunder get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the
the man them too inconsiderate, 5-star hotel mixing not with a she.
And here were the Bulls earlier, filling into the arena. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Williams. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's MP in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Smart and Bane on the wing. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, still very early. How long do you think it takes these teams to form an identity?
You know, B.A., it really depends on what the makeup of the team is. How many returners are there? Do you have lots of new faces? Is it a lot of the same players but a new coach? Those things make a huge difference.
Now here's Smith. Outside White. Over Smart. No good off the glass. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Count that bucket.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
Smart looking around. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Clark. Oh, Williams with the block. Pass to White. And here's MP, guarded by Bain. Moran against ball. Here's Bain. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Memphis ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Left side, White. Who poked away? Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd. And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Now here's White. On the wing, MP. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. White on the wing. Over Smart.
Yeah, Marcus Smart, he takes pride in being on you like glue. Just relentless on the defensive end. That's why he won Defensive Player of the Year.
Now here's Moran. And the dunk by Jackson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Ball against Moran. To the inside. And stolen by Bain. Lets it go. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Williams.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Ball passes to MP. Back to Ball. Puts it up from 12. Good as the jump shot falls.
Such an easy shot to miscalculate. Great confidence, though, out of Lonzo Ball.
Ball against Moran. Here's Bain. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Ball will bring it up here for the Chicago Bulls. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
They would love to face this team more often. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
MP shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Smart passes to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
Now here's Ball. 9 points for him in his last game. White, the pass to MP. Williams on the wing. And stolen by Jackson. Smart with the ball. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Chicago with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Now here's Williams. And in the game with Oklahoma City, he did not play well. Shot clock at 2. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
Williams against Bain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashy. Now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Chicago making a
substitution on the court.
An 11-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Smith. Kobe White out there with ball. And it's Williams. And it's MP in at the 3.
You got to D up Bain from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
Ball into the lane. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here we go, all alone. Back to Smart. And it's Chicago with a board.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Ball against Bain. Pass to Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Morant. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. MP shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Smart passes to Clark. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got his 3rd assist of the night. Bulls trail by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful."